Hey everyone, welcome to episode 16 to Guardian Popcorn. I'm your host, Spidercides, and here with me, as always, is none other than Liger 313.
16 episodes?
16, man, it's kind of
Holy shit,
crazy.
dude.
All right,
That's incredible.
let's cut it.
Close it in on
Let's
20.
let's close it out on 20. Call it a day. Quit. No, um,
No, can't do that.
no, not yet, not yet. Maybe 69, maybe 100. Who knows?
69 seems nice.
69 sounds like a good number to go out on, but 100
Yeah.
sounds even better. 100, like to go out right out. That'd be pretty good.
No, I don't know.
But yeah, no, it's been crazy. Today we're going to be speaking about Destiny 2, obviously, because there's a lot of stuff going on with that and a couple announcements that
Lots.
happened recently. And then we have Mandalorian, which last episode was unfreaking believable.
First
Uh,
episode, or did you watch today's?
no, like the first episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. First episode
But
was
they don't
fucking phenomenal.
yeah, they don't say season 2 episode 1, right? They say episode 9. So I just
Hmm.
because it's more of a, they make it feel like more of a continuation, which is fantastic, right? But yeah, we'll be talking about Mandalorian. We got Destiny 2. What else do we want to talk about? I don't think not much else has been happening lately. Like PS5 is obviously launching next week. I believe Xbox Series X is next week as well. So I'm sure we're gonna
Yeah,
see.
some people are already getting theirs. My boss, I went to one of my boss's offices today, and he's like, "I'm pissed, man," and I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I'm seeing all these freaking random people get their freaking Xbox and all this shit," and I'm like, "Well, maybe you should just be better, you know?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "How would you like to be fired?" And I'm like, "Touche." He didn't say that. I'm just fine. It would have been great though if he did. It would have been real funny. No, but he's like, I'm like, "Well, you have Ring doorbell, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, the second you see it get delivered,
Yeah.
call the wife and say, bring it in."
No, for
It's
sure.
that simple.
Yeah, for PS5, I'm not getting it. Like I don't, I personally don't see any value in either system because there's
Hmm.
just nothing really coming at launch. Miles Morales would have made me buy a PS5, but considering it's coming out for PS4, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm saving that
exactly.
money in the meantime, and then I'll eventually
Hmm.
get it. I'd rather get a. It's clear, by the way, because PS5 shut down that website that was selling, the panels, custom panels.
Yeah, I saw about that.
So
That
it's
sucks.
bro, no, it doesn't suck because it guarantees that they're bringing their owns, and let's face it,
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
they
All right.
wouldn't shut down that website unless they were doing their own thing, right?
Gotcha.
So it's clear, and personally, I'd rather Sony take care of it, give us some sick ass skins and all that stuff.
Yeah. For any like the
Um,
console exclusives, like Spider-Man,
exactly.
get like a Miles Morales one, that would be dope.
Exactly. Like, who knows? Maybe next year they release something cool. Like, I personally would want a black system or
Hmm.
or maybe a Destiny style if it's cool. But I want more of a darker theme. The white just, I'll be honest with you, just doesn't appeal to me. But
Yeah.
considering you can, from the looks of it, you'll be customizing it to the way you want it. I'm
Yeah.
all for it,
Like
man.
give me a Destiny themed one, and I will be happy because this is the only reason I got the PS4.
Hmm.
Um, well, I was started on Xbox, and as you know, but everyone in like Rec Nation was like, "Dude, you gotta just come to PlayStation." Like we all play on PlayStation. Like there was a handful of people that played on Xbox, but for the most part, everyone was playing on PS4. And I'm like, fine. I think I've said this in the past on the podcast, but like, I was like, cool, fine. The Taken King version just came out, and I'm like, if I can find it this week at GameStop, I will buy it on spot. First GameStop I went to, I'm like, hey, do you have the Destiny PS4? And he's like, I have one left. I'm like, cool, I'll fucking take it.
I bought one for my buddy. He
Really?
I gave him to him as a gift. He didn't have a
Wow.
PS4, and I literally,
What a nice fucking guy.
that was years ago. I literally just bought it for him.
What a
but
nice guy.
yeah, no, both systems are fantastic. If you want to save money gaming, go Xbox. If you want to take
Hmm.
advantage of some exclusives coming out in the future, God of War. I'm sure there'll be another Last of Us. I can almost guarantee another Uncharted in the future for a
Oh
PS5,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Especially with the Uncharted movie, it only makes sense that they would release maybe a game in the future.
And
But we'll see.
they did kind of leave the Uncharted 4. They kind of left it open to
Yeah.
another one.
Hmm.
Anyone, listening, if you guys have played Uncharted, I won't say anything, but yeah, I mean, the game basically opened up the door, the ending to a possible Uncharted 5, and I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I'm all for it. My uncle is I pre-ordered the PS5 for him, and we'll be connecting it to the 8K TV. So I'm very curious to see how the upscaling works on that TV. And
Hmm.
considering PS5 can handle 8K content, we'll we'll see, I
We get
guess.
it. We get it. You have a fancy TV, okay?
No, I know, but now it's the first hardware.
You could use it. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you can use it.
now I have the first hardware in the industry that can actually master the
Yes,
PS5, right?
yes.
So
Because before you're just buying a TV for 8K with nothing to do with it. Like,
exactly, it's only upscaling, right? But now you have
yeah,
something that can actually pull it off. So we'll of course see what happens. But it's pretty good. And then in regards to Destiny, for anyone watching or listening, do not delete the game next week. Just do the update. The update itself on Steam will, and on PS4 and Xbox,
will
will
it
remove,
automatically uninstall and
not uninstall,
all?
basically
Well,
remove the files and then override it basically.
but it will do it for you. You
Yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
uninstall the whole
Yeah,
game from Steam.
they recommend don't delete it.
Oh, sweet.
The whole thing is gonna do it
Because
itself.
I won't be. I mean, I'll be at work on Tuesday, so hopefully I can just leave my PC on, and then Steam can just automatically update that son bitch once it's ready.
Exactly. So I like that more. Personally, I would assume that reinstalling the game will just take longer. And I'm sure
Yeah.
if this is a recommendation, I'm all for it. For anyone watching as well, or even listening, when it comes to Destiny to be on light on Monday between 6:30 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern, they're gonna have a live event. I don't know what it consists of, so we'll see what happens. Maybe it's in the tower. That's what I would assume. But yeah,
I think that's what Luke Smith said was
yes.
the tower.
So yeah, so tower event, and for 30 minutes, whatever happens should be eye candy. So I'm excited. This is exciting, man. It's finally a new expansion, new armor, new weapons, new raid. For anyone that has the collector's edition, enter your code right away so that way you can take part in the community puzzle that's going on bungie.net/analyze. But yeah, no, I'm excited. And obviously, I canceled my collector's edition and fucking won that shit. I still can't believe it, right?
What is it again? Bungie.net what?
Slash analyze. So it's anyone that has a collector's edition inputs that emblem code, and then on your profile, it you go to that website, type in choose, and you'll be granted access into that page. And by the way, I'm gonna call out some like all those streamers that fucking did not pre-order the game. And I'm actually surprised a lot of the big ones didn't buy the collector's edition. I'm actually
Oh, so
surprised.
you have to have a code in order to do the analyze.
Yeah,
So I can't do it since you have the code.
exactly. So anyone that has a
Gotcha.
collector's
Okay.
edition, so it
Hold on,
looks
I'll be right back.
yeah.
Let me go get it real quick.
I
Let me
already
go get that code real quick.
I already inputted the code, so.
Hey, all right.
But no, it's exciting. I'm grateful for that raffle. I think it's really cool
Yeah.
what CC Coon 91 did on Twitter. He basically did a raffle where you had to donate $5 to St. Jude. I know you did it, right? I did it,
Yeah.
and I think it was how many people? I think it was like 500 people or something. They raised almost like $2,000, which is that's how you do a raffle. Like that's pretty badass. Oh no, yeah, I think he raised like 1,500, and then he matched it.
He matched it, which is, I mean, for anyone listening, there's a lot of people in the Destiny community that like to give to charitable events, and CC Coon 91 is literally probably the most generous and kindest person I've ever met in person and just have met from the gaming industry. That man donates more to St. Jude's and to charitable events that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He literally he's changing lives on his own.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, because I canceled it because I personally I don't like the collector's edition. However, because based on value, our dollar sucks. Like for what it is, like $130 American. Like if you're an American in the States, $130, you're like, not bad. But then a
Well, it's like what,
Canadian,
170 cat or something.
no, 200, right? So and then plus,
What?
since it's over the threshold,
Oh
not
my, you have
not all the time, but you could get hit with customs, right?
see
And
customs
that's
try
the tough.
like that shit's crazy to me.
And it's a hit or miss, right? Like anything over $100, you could get hit with customs. You may not. However,
Yeah.
if you get chosen, I remember I bought so much shit from Bungie.net, and then bro, I bought 3 shirts. They costed about $30 Canadian each, and then I bought a little figure. I was about $120 Canadian. I got it, and it was just like I go to the post office to pick it up, and they say, "Oh, you have to pay this amount." I'm like, "Pay what amount?" They're like,
That
"If you
shit
want to
is
take it,"
wild.
and I'm like, "How much?" $60. So I'm like, $60.
What
I
the
was like, "What the
hell?
fuck?" So yeah, they I wanted the shirts and clearly paid for it, but those
Well,
are
of course, yeah, you already paid for it, so you might as well. You're
yeah,
doing.
it's like
You're
right in
losing
front of
more money.
me. It's right in front of
Yeah,
me in
you're
a
losing.
box.
You're losing more money than at that point by not just paying the customs, but
Yeah.
the customs in the first place are just that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, like even people that grade their Pokemon cards from Canada to PSA. Like I hoped, bro, I'm gonna be so upset if I get hit with customs. But people that get their
Do
cards
what?
sent back could get hit with customs.
Why didn't you just have the return address to here?
I
And
did,
then,
I did. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking for Canadians.
oh, gotcha.
I personally obviously got it to send to my girlfriend's place.
Yeah.
However, if you're just a general Canadian that doesn't have like an American girlfriend,
No, of
then
course you could.
you could get fucked, right? So it's just
Yeah.
it's just the border, it just kind of sucks in that way because obviously Canada wants to make money, and they kind of they're suffering because obviously the dollar. So there's only one other way for them to take money from people. So
Yeah.
that's the
It
only
just still
thing.
it still sucks though.
Oh,
You
no,
know, like
100%. No, but that's why I returned the collector's edition. I'm like, all right, I don't need it. I want to save some money anyways, and spend it on something else that I'm gonna have more fun in. And that money went to like obviously the Pokemon packs and all that good stuff.
yeah.
And obviously with this contest that CC did, it was unbelievable, you know. So it's
Mhm.
I
Absolutely.
obviously I'm not gonna be able to touch that box until like I head to the States next year. But
Ah, shit.
I because I'm not gonna let her bring that over because
Yeah.
it's just a lot to carry. There's no point. Um, but we'll see.
So what you're saying is you want me to go open it for you?
No, no, she already did. But I'll be honest.
I know. I'm just fucking
No,
with
go
you.
fuck yourself. But no, I miss the old days when collector's edition included a statue. Remember the Halo days where it included the
Yes.
helmet?
Holy shit.
You know, the
Hmm.
helmet. I just wish that it includes something like a statue, like maybe a ghost statue or like you know the Stranger's rifle, like the one from that fuck, what's that company? I think it's Sideshow. Anyways, it's one
Hmm.
company made that beautiful Stranger's rifle statue, and I'm just like I was just like, why isn't that not in the collector's edition, right? So yeah, but anyways, I'm glad, I'm happy. Who knows what the emblem's gonna look like for the collector's edition, people, and who knows what this riddle apparently got solved, and it's like images of areas in Europa, possibly what the raid is gonna look like. So
Oh.
yeah, impact props easy fits in the suitcase. Yeah, so Jenna Ray, shout out to him. He's just writing that the box is small, easily fits in the suitcase. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Like I'm not
He-
gonna. I don't. I don't need the thing in front of me, right? So
yeah.
it's no big deal. But if she were to bring it, she can't leave it in a box. So
Yeah.
preferably,
No, but
I would just drive there and just pick it
yeah.
up. It's
I
not a
mean, in
big deal.
past though, I mean, like the D2. Oh, well, no, that was the PS4. I'm dumb. Never mind. That's not the collector's edition. What was the last collector's edition I got? I
Shadow.
don't even
I
know.
think the last collector's edition was Shadowkeep.
I don't.
That one I heard good things
I don't
about.
know if I got Shadow though. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I think the last
Yeah, I
one was
didn't.
Shadowkeep. But no, it's it's exciting to see what's gonna come to Destiny 2. So yeah, again, don't delete the game. Just do the update. It's gonna do your thing.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm excited to see what's to come because man, there's a lot. It's crazy. Like
there is. I mean, I'm just excited to get back into it. Honestly, being out so long, I haven't played the last two seasons basically. Um, just because it's just been so repetitive, and I, I just can't. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. Um,
yeah, it's
there was not enough. There was not enough return on the investment of time.
yeah, this 6 months season. I like the season for what it was. It was a good season. I like the extra months. Thankfully, I had things to do. Like I had to finish my Shadow Seal. That worked out. So it gave it a little bit more time for people that needed to get a couple things. So I like that. When it comes to Beyond Light, I just hope there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of story
Yes.
elements. They seem to have
Mhm.
showed a lot. So I hope, like, I really am not upset or disappointed, but just kind of like sad that they revealed Aldrin as the Crow.
Yeah, they.
Um, I
I don't
love
think
that.
they
I
need. They didn't
it,
need. Didn't need to do that.
yeah, I wish that you got to play the game and you see Osiris, he's down, he they make it seem like he's gonna die, and then Aldrin comes. It would have been
They should have
so
cut it
sick.
when
Yeah,
what's his name went down, and just cut it there, leave Aldrin out,
exactly.
and
Boom.
then once you're playing the game and you're
Yeah,
like, oh shit, here's the cutscene, this is it, he's gonna die, and then boom, hit him with Aldrin. It's like, ah,
yeah.
that would have been
That would have been nice.
phenomenal.
Because for me now, I feel like what am I? I really hope there's like a twist
That's
or something
that
different.
how much, but how much of a bigger twist could they have than
I don't know.
introducing Aldrin as a brainwashed like
I feel like
guardian?
my guess, and I haven't read the lore. There's just too much to focus on, and there's too many theories. But I feel like
Yeah,
Zavala. I feel like Zavala is gonna turn evil. That would be my best guess, or die. Like one, or I feel like the story is gonna really impact Zavala. So we'll see. It's clear that Aldrin is gonna become the new Cade, right? Or sorry, the Crow is gonna be the new Cade,
he's
right?
not going to be the new. Yeah,
The
okay,
Banger. He'll be in the Banger. Like I'm sure
yeah.
there'll be something with
Uh,
him, or maybe the Stranger is gonna be more of a secured character. Maybe she will be the new
no,
Cade.
because there's that new guy that they're bringing in.
No, but I thought that
Shaw.
was
Shaw. What's his name?
Shahan.
Shaw.
But isn't that
Shaw
the
Hunt.
isn't that for the new light players mainly? The guy.
No, he's a
Oh
main.
no, he's the
He's a
main guy.
main NPC.
Oh, in the Cosmodrome. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
He's
right.
the main. He's been in the Cosmos Dream
No,
ever
no, but I'm
since
talking about the
he
tower, the
left.
tower people. So I'm thinking
I don't
maybe
think Aldrin's not going to be in the tower.
you don't think that the
There's
story
no.
will lead
There's
them
no
to.
fucking way. No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I would assume
No,
that they're
I
gonna
don't think
bring.
so.
They're gonna bring someone. Apparently, there's rumors that the old tower is coming back. So
That would be dope.
we'll see. Who know? It all depends what this ending is. Who knows? Maybe the ships are gonna destroy everything, and Osiris comes in, puts up a rift. He's like Doctor Strange, and he's just like, "Yo, let's go, let's go. We're going to another timeline."
That would be pretty fun, but
Right? But I'm excited.
that. Yeah.
I think the with the raid coming out a week and a half, about 10 days later, it feels like
12
enough
days.
time, and yeah, 12 days. So it feels good, honestly, because now you can level up, but you play. Here's the best part about Destiny right now: you play the game how you want. You're leveling up. You want to be a Gambit whore? Go do it. You want to be Crucible?
Yes.
Go do it. You want to do
If
Strike?
you want to play strikes for endless time, you can get your powerfuls,
and
and
you
I love that
and
they're doing
that's
that finally.
fantastic because now you're not
Because
forced to, hey, are you free to do a nightfall?
you
Hey,
have to do the dungeon, you have to do the nightfall, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to
yeah.
do a nightmare hunt to get your pinnacle. Like they're going to give you avenues to
Mhm.
get your pinnacles every week, and that's honestly all we've been asking for.
Yeah, no, and it's nice like to do the dungeon. Like I don't want to feel like I need to do the dungeon to get to the hard cap. You want to be able to do the dungeon to like get to that path, like that 1250 to 1260 mark. Like now, okay, you're in more of the end game. But yeah, no, I'm glad you can do strikes all day, play Crucible. I'm excited. On Tuesday I'll be linking up with my little brother and DJ Pladia. So I got my two boys because Liger's a fake ass and doesn't take Tuesday off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to fucking work on a Tuesday.
I took it off, bro.
Yeah, well, not all of us have fucking jobs like you. So. How about you shove it up your ass?
I'll be working tomorrow, so I can take Friday off too. So I can't be. I don't know how people can take the 2 weeks off or like a week
I don't get
off.
to make my schedule as easily as you do.
Oh, you can't request.
I could request, but I'm not going to use one of my PTO days to play a video game.
Yeah, I guess. I would do
Like the only reason I'm doing the raid is because it's on a Saturday.
Mhm.
If the raid was on a Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I'm not taking off one of my vacation days to play a game anymore. It's just I have other things that I would like to do with my time off, and even now more so, I have more things that I might want to use to have my time off. So,
Oh yeah, tell us more.
no, but more to tell. But as of right now, that's all I'm saying. Like, I know you're just giving me shit, but I'm giving you the reason why. I don't.
Yo,
I can't. I'm not just gonna take a day off anymore.
Where's my staring gif that I keep sending you?
You're what?
The staring gif when the guy goes and just stares.
I don't fucking understand that GIF. What is it even from?
I'll be honest with you. It's
It
from
looks like
it's from The Shining.
It's like Johnny from The Shining.
Yeah, it's from
Isn't
The
it?
Shining. Yeah, it's from The Shining.
Okay. I can't stand it.
I know. That's why I keep sending it. It's amazing.
I know. Fuck you.
I send screenshots.
Guys, seriously, anyone listening, he sends me this GIF of Johnny from The Shining to like everything lately, and it's just like.
I love it. Everything you say. Yo, I'm going out for lunch. It just keeps saying.
And it just like keeps getting closer and closer, and I'm like, I'm going to have nightmares now. Thank you very much.
I showed it to my girlfriend. She fucking loved it. She's like, "You're fucking hilarious."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I crack myself. I crack myself up.
Yeah,
honestly.
Stroke your fucking ego a little more, Jesus.
But yeah.
No, but no, like I'm really excited to be able to do the raid on day one with with the group that we have.
Yeah, let's shout them out. Who are they?
We got you, your boy, your brother, Laker Snipes. We got Dynex. We got the Mr. T and Mr. Skybud and myself. So
Sounds like a good
I think it's good. I do too. I seriously, I think we got some people in there that have some good brains, and I think we're all good gamers except for me. And it's gonna be fun, but it'll be refreshing because I have not gotten ready for a day one raid since legitimately blind day one raid was since Wrath of Machine.
Okay.
I have not been able to do a D2 raid since because I was traveling out of town for work and all that shit. The last raid I completed day one was the fallen one with the in which one is it? With the robot guy in the tank thing, the walker, the big guy.
Like dude. the one from like a year, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it was 2? The one. Yeah, with like the sparrow racing in it with the fire, the servitor. Yeah, so that's the last one I did day one because I had friends help me, or not day one. I'm sorry, week one.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, wait, no, it was day one. I think. Yeah, they dragged me through.
It was easy
because it was so easy for them.
That was the last one I did too. It was painless. The one after that was Garden. I couldn't. I couldn't do it because of work. But this one's good. I like that it's on a Saturday. I like the time. We have a good group. I think this raid is going to be smaller than Last Wish. So
no, really?
Yeah. Yeah, because
I thought it's going to be a full. I think it's going to be a full side raid.
No, it is, but Last Wish is a long raid, bro. They can take out one element from Last Wish.
I personally think it's going to be just as long as Last Wish.
I don't know. I don't think so. You have to think.
I'm sick of these. I'm sick of these. And if it's not, I'm going to be really upset because I am honestly sick of the short raids like Garden. If it's a fucking raid like Garden, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, because Luke mentioned, because think about it like this. Luke mentioned that this Beyond Light is smaller than Forsaken but bigger than Shadowkeep, right? Like, there's no way the raid is gonna be as long as Forsaken. Like, I agree with Jin that it's gonna be another garden. Because let's face it, no one likes doing a Last Wish raid. It's a full raid. It's a beautiful raid.
Everybody loves doing a legit raid. These short strike type raids are bogus and not worth
No,
the time.
I think when it comes to the Last Wish, it's a great raid. It's too long. It's too long.
We can agree to disagree.
But no, I think the raid. I just want the raid to be cool, like just a badass looking boss, cool mechanics, or it's not like I'm gonna stay in this platform and I'm gonna shoot shit. You know, like I hope it has more elements, revolved around it. Um, but I just feel like, yeah, I agree with Jin. I feel like they don't have the manpower like they used to. So
Then
as
they
long,
need to hire the manpower.
I think it's tough right now, right? Like maybe once COVID's
I
out of the picture, maybe,
yeah, you're right. And
right? Like,
because this raid was polished in the last 10 months during a pandemic, I guess I will give them credit. But
yeah, like I said, I just want
still,
a badass looking boss. Like I want a fucking, and I know it's not gonna happen, but what if your fire team is facing another fire team? It's like corrupted guardians from darkness. Because you know how you face your clone? You know, like at the
yeah,
ending of Shadowkeep and you see your clone.
I loved that.
What if eventually we face, like your essentially yourself? Like the boss is your team, and
That would be fucking crazy.
kind of cool, So I think it's rather than the typical big boss, like maybe they switch it up and you face like a fire team that has like darkness powers and does some crazy fucking shit, and you have to figure things out. Like, I don't know. That is Gambit. No, I know.
Jen says that's Gambit.
No, I know. I know. I'm thinking more of like the ending of Shadowkeep, like something more with a guardian related. But I know it's going to be easily a darkness boss. Like, that's given. I'm excited for the Atheon raid to come back in February or whenever it does. I'm assuming.
I think it's February. I think it's fall. Sorry, I think it's fall.
Yeah, like either this was delayed. This is November, probably 3 months. Maybe maybe February, March. Yeah, that'd be my guess. Or if
I think it's going to be fall of 21. Isn't it?
No, you
or is
said
that the
early.
next? Is that the Witch Queen or whatever?
That'd be the next. That'd be the Witch Queen. So.
Oh, then yeah, okay, then springtime. Sorry,
Yeah,
because
I would
it
say
goes
springtime.
big expansion, reboot, big expansion, reboot.
I would say springtime, like March, April, May, like one of those months.
I tell you what, though, I really want Wrath of the Machine to be remastered.
I think they will remaster.
It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite raids.
I would assume that every year we'll just get the next raid. So I would say after Atheon will be the Crota raid remastered, and then I would assume after that would be Last Wish remastered, because they're not just gonna bring Atheon, right? So,
Last Wish, no,
it's not Last Wish. Orc, sorry. So, and then after that, Wrath. So who knows? Because we've had a lot of sneak peeks of Siva. I would assume Siva's gonna be playing a factor.
Still
in this
around, are they still got to be around in the Cosmodrome? It doesn't just disappear.
Yeah, so I would assume that's coming soon. Yeah, we got some story elements, and that there.
I would agree. I would agree.
What else we have? There's something I wanted to mention in Destiny 2. I'm trying to remember. We talked about the puzzle. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what's to come. And then what else we got? Let's talk about Mandalorian. So first episode happened on Friday. What do you think?
Anyone listening, this is your time to turn off the podcast if you would like until you watch the first episode of Mandalorian, which came out last Friday. I am not going to feel bad if I continue to talk in the next 30 seconds and I give you a huge spoiler. I'm giving you more than enough time to leave the podcast until you watch the first episode. So, what I'm really excited.
We'll chat max 10 minutes. If you're looking at the podcast right now, just go ahead 10 minutes. I'll look at the timer, and then you're good.
And you can come back in 10 minutes. You can skip. I love the first episode.
What was your favorite?
It was longer than
What was the thing that stood out? Like, why did you love it?
Well, I mean, obviously the last 2 seconds of the episode with my homie Boba Fett living to fight another day.
And he's getting his own show now.
Wait, hold up. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's getting a miniseries next year.
Yes. See, this is the shit I like to see.
It's been rumored and there's been a lot of leaks, so it's clear.
That's amazing.
It's clear.
I hope that they bring him into the show sooner than later, and it's not like one of those things where it sits for 8 episodes and they bring him in the 8th episode. But if you're a Star Wars lore nut, this first episode will have everything for you. Not only because Boba Fett is alive, he did not die on Tatooine back in the day. Wait, that was Tatooine, right? In episodes.
I think so.
Yeah. He did not die to the monster in the desert, basically, when Luke Skywalker kicked him into the monster. He survived. His armor comes back first, basically. The Jawas basically found the armor, which is super cool. I love that because Jawas love to scrap everything. So the Jawas, shout out to them, little light bulb-eyed freaks. But yeah, I just, there was that. And then did you also notice, possibly, people have been talking about it, that the Marshal's speeder bike is part of Anakin Skywalker's pod racer?
I'll be honest, that's what I thought originally.
Yes.
When I was watching.
Because it has the two yellow beams, and then if you look across it, like if you look at what Anakin Skywalker's pod racer looks like, and then you look at it from the side, he's made some modifications, but there is a lot of similarities.
Oh. And they keep saying Jedi, and it's clear that we're going to see Jedis in this show, like sooner than later.
Oh my god! They're bringing back Ahsoka, which is from the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And she was not, spoiler again, she was not taken out in, the Order 66. So she survived. So basically, it's really cool to see, what has Boba Fett been doing since the fall of the Empire and the fall of the Jedi. I think he's going to have a huge role, though, in the child getting delivered to wherever he needs to go, because Boba was around for the Jedi. Obviously, Ahsoka was around for the Jedi. It's going to be very interesting, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it's been.
I have to watch this week's episode still. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it after this podcast. When it comes to the first episode, I think my favorite was definitely what was the guy's name that took the armor? What's his name? He's a great actor. Great actor.
It was
shit, I forgot his name.
Timothy Olyphant. Olyphant.
That guy is an awesome actor. Great choice. I thought it was fantastic. Great. So I think that was my favorite part, just the contrast. And the CGI, like I know the monster CGI and obviously the background, but they do a really good job, man. The show looks fantastic. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. There's just a lot of elements, man.
Oh yeah, no, I think just the amount of lore that they've already introduced, especially as with Moff Gideon having the dark blade, which is like the holiest of all Mandalorian artifacts, basically. What I really want to see, and I hope they do, I have some faith in Jon Favreau, is that he's going to meet Ahsoka in episode maybe 5 or 6, probably 6 more realistically. And then they're going to run into Moff Gideon in episode 7 or 8. Moff Gideon and Ahsoka are going to have a battle. Ahsoka is going to either defeat him and not kill him, or defeat him and kill him. And our boy Mandalorian is going to get the Darksaber back, which is going to be fucking amazing.
That'd be pretty sick.
I love it. I am smiling so much from all the Star Wars lore that they can possibly do, and I think that after this, Jon Favreau deserves to run Star Wars forever, indefinitely. Because he's killing it.
Yeah, he's basically the mastermind. Not every episode is directed, or mainly it's produced by him, but he directs some of them. But he obviously overshadows everything, and
yeah, he still has the most. He's in charge of it, basically. He may not write every single episode. Like, I don't think he wrote this week's episode. I think I saw somewhere. But like, for the most part, like, he still has the biggest say in what happens, basically. So
yeah, it's brilliant. The show is like no complaints. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what's to come. I think there's only 8 episodes this season, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, I think there's 8 episodes every season, and I think it's going to go spring, fall. So we'll have these 8 episodes, then we'll have another season in like March, and then off for the summer.
Yeah, they're starting to film, they said, next week, so that should be exciting.
Yeah, which is great. So that lines right up with a possible, March, April release for the following, for episode 17, basically, because that's what we'll be at. So, but yeah, no, I love it. They're doing a really good job. I like the timeline of where they're at in the universe. It's a very good time to pick the story, basically. So I think they have so much they can do. Because what else could they explore? So between, like, who else is technically alive? Han Solo's technically alive still.
True.
So Han Solo, Chewbacca, they have so many opportunities to explore. Now, they may not be able to do, timeline would be an older Han Solo. So I don't know if they could continue the timeline of the Han Solo from the Solo movie. I think he would still be young, because this is from, he would be old. He would be old because this is after Darth Vader died. So he would be older. So I don't know if they could get Harrison Ford for that, but that would be cool. They have a lot of opportunity with the timeline that they're in the universe, and I don't think much expense is being spared for the show to be successful. So
no, they've done a great job, and I think the best thing about Star Wars, because the movies were meh, but this is
oh my god, the last trilogy was it was dog shit.
Yeah, I think the best thing about it was the fight scenes and the overall CGI. I think that was my favorite. But I think by having a show this small, it has like linear focus, so it focuses on one element. This is a story. It's about Baby Yoda. It's about the Mandalorian. Awesome. Here's your elements. Everything around it will basically uplift that focus.
Yes.
And by having a movie that went all over the fucking place, I think it's good that they're doing the shows. Obi-Wan is obviously next year. We have Boba Fett potentially, and I'm sure there's going to be a lineup of way more stuff in the future.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at it from the timeline of even I would love to see. I still want to see like a Knights of the Old Republic. I want to see a pre-Phantom Menace Knights of the Old Republic kind of TV series or movie series or trilogy. There's so much more you can do than the lazy excuse of the last trilogy that they did. I didn't like it. I thought it was a rewash of episode 4, 5, and 6. You can't tell me anything different. It really, if you look at episode 4, 5, 6, it was 7, 8, 9 was just literal 4, 5, 6 again.
Yep.
In the grand scheme of the picture, and it seemed lazy. It seemed no pun intended. It seemed forced.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars hadn't been around for so long, and the episodes 1, 2, and 3 weren't as loved by as many people. I liked episode 1 and part of. I liked the little bits of each episode, but overall, the trilogy was also a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
But I just hope that either they get the right people, John Favreau, continue to let him kind of push the narrative and what they do with it. But they have a lot of opportunities. So that's 10 minutes, though.
No, that's 10 minutes. So
That's
for
10
anyone
minutes.
listening and came back, welcome. No more spoiler talk. So Liger, shut the
Yes,
fuck
no
up,
more
right?
spoiler.
Shut the
What are you
fuck up.
talking about? I'm the one who called the time.
Shut the fuck
Get
up,
out of here.
right, bro? Shut the fuck up, right?
Listen here. Out of your sensei.
But it's been a good week of shows. So we have a lot of movies coming out, and for next year, anyways. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for Batman, bro. Batman and Spider-Man 3. That's all I care about.
Oh my god. Spider-Man 3 is going to be.
Oh no, sorry. Batman is 2022, I believe. Sorry, not 2021. 2021 is Spider-Man though.
Wait. 20. I thought Batman's 21.
I think it got delayed. It
Really?
got pushed out. Yeah,
I know it got delayed, but I didn't know it got delayed all the way to 22.
I believe so. Yeah. Double check. While he's checking, for anyone listening and watching, be sure to follow our Twitch channel / at Guardian Popcorn. We also have a YouTube page, so be sure to check that out. You can get the link from our Twitter account, so it's twitter.com/Guardian Popcorn. Anchor as well, so we have our podcast located on Spotify, obviously Google Play, and all of the good stuff. So in case you want to listen or watch this, go for it. Take a look.
The original, so anyone listening, for the original release date was October of 21, and now it
I think
is
it's March 2022.
being delayed to March of 2022.
That's right. Yeah, they had a few
Oh,
COVID
actually,
cases.
the original was June, actually.
Mhm.
June 25th, and then it got pushed back further because of Corona to October, and now they're like, yo, we're just going to push this out to March so we don't fuck it up, and I really hope they don't fuck it up,
Yeah.
because they have something very special with this universe of Batman that they can do, and I think it's going to be really good. So
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
it's going to be interesting. And then Spider-Man 3 is going to be just also phenomenal.
Apparently, the
And-
multiverse was still a rumor, but who knows? Who knows who's telling the truth? Who's
True.
lying? We're gonna wait and see. So whatever happens, I
Mhm.
know it's gonna be good. I'm excited. So, and then
And
apparently,
then there was
Uncharted,
a go ahead.
I was gonna say Uncharted finished filming, so that's
Oh yeah, because Tom Holland we went to go film Spider-Man 3. He was like, "Yo, we finished Uncharted." I was like, "Oh shit, nice."
He looks the part, man. He does. I don't know how I
I
feel
don't
about
know.
Mark Wahlberg, but I think Tom Holland looks the part, like a nice young, what's his face? I think he looks good. You don't
I
think he
don't
looks
think
the part?
no, he's not. He's not tall enough. He's not big enough. He's not.
No,
he's
but
not
he's
the
a
Nathan-
kid though. He's playing a kid.
No, he's not. He's this Nathan Drake is not a kid, and he's not playing the kid version of Nathan Drake from what I've seen.
Oh, from what I gathered,
playing-
he's playing the kid version. That's from
Hmm.
what I gathered.
I guess I would need to look further into it to see the exact timeline of what the movie's supposed to be compared to the games. But if they're gonna dare try to
Because to my
have Tom
understanding,
Holland
yeah,
be
yeah, I think it's a young version. That's why I have like Mark Wall. I think Mark Wahlberg is an interesting choice. I don't know how I feel about that.
well, I mean, he plays a younger Sully.
That's what I mean. So I feel like they're both going to play younger characters. I
Okay.
think Tom Holland as a kid version is good, but then eventually they're going to have to hire, if they want to project to like an older Nathan Drake, then obviously they need a man that's built a little bit bigger than Tom
Yeah.
Holland. Unless
they gotta get someone like Nathan Fillion.
unless Tom Holland eventually becomes that guy. Because obviously Tom Holland's 20, maybe he obviously can get big. He has the physique for it, so maybe in the next, 10
Yeah, I
years
still
he
don't-
becomes the
I
guy.
still don't- Depends on if he gets tall enough, though.
Yeah, but they can manipulate. Bro, Mark Wahlberg is fucking short.
I mean, he's 5'8".
Yeah, how tall is Mark Wahlberg?
But Mark Wahlberg, solely in the games, wasn't tall.
I know, but look how How tall is he?
I
Because
understand.
they make Mark Wahlberg look tall, right? Like Christian Bale is shorter than both of us, and he was Batman, right? Tom Hardy is really short, and they made him seem huge as Bane.
No, Christian Bale 6 foot.
How about Tom Hardy? Because Tom Hardy's pretty short.
Tom Hardy's super. He's like 5'8" probably.
Yeah, they can manipulate it, man. They can make it. They can make anyone look
Tom
freaking
Hardy's
tall.
5'9".
Yeah, they can make anyone look tall. I'm not worried so much about the height. I'm worried about the story because video game movies typically have a weak appearance when it comes to storylines. Like I can't. Can I name a? Is there a video game movie that we can name?
Lara Croft.
Yeah, the
Lara
last one's
Croft.
pretty good. The last one's pretty
The
good.
first, no, the first one with what's her name? What's her face? God damn it.
Oh, the one dating Brad Pitt. What's her?
Yeah,
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. The first one was phenomenal.
I like the current one more. Believe
Oh no,
it or not.
no. I like the reboot, but hers was also good.
Yeah, no, those were good. What other one? The original. I'll be honest, the original Mortal Kombat was fucking badass.
I've never seen that.
You haven't seen the original Mortal Kombat? You gotta see it. Just to watch the first one. Don't watch any of the others. But the first one's really good if you're into Mortal Kombat.
I'm not really into Mortal.
No, so yeah, then you won't like it.
I like the Mortal Kombat episode of that Netflix show, Black Mirror. It didn't do it for me.
Oh yeah, Super Mario Bros. The original, that was pretty badass. Yeah, that was hard sarcasm.
Hard sarcasm.
No, but no, Ninja Turtles wasn't. Was it based on a game? Yeah, I think it was Ninja Turtles. Because of the original. Oh, did you hear they want to bring back Ninja Turtles from how the original was and have a continuation to the previous trilogy?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so that's apparently a thing. But yeah, I hope Uncharted actually does well because I think Tom Holland's a fantastic actor, and yeah, we'll see where it goes, right? So hopefully things
Yeah, of
go
course.
well.
Yeah.
What else we got? That's pretty much it, honestly. I don't really have anything. I've been Pokemon hunting, so I sold more cards this week. I've made.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I sold a bunch of cards. I've spent probably around 200 overall in Canadian on all the shit I bought.
But not all you though. I thought it was split between you and your buddy.
No, if it was all three of us, we'd spend way more. But just me, it was about 2,200. But I've made back, selling wise, I've made back like $1,000, which is nice.
Oh wow! And you're gonna have your Charizard
Oh,
pocketed,
bro,
so you've already made your money back.
Oh yeah. The Charizard alone is because the Charizard in Canadian is 2,200. So essentially, I already made my money.
Oh, that's fucking nuts.
Like, I don't think it's raised even more, but let's take a look here. But yes,
That
for
is
anyone
incredible.
listening, last episode we were opening Pokemon packs. Nothing really got opened up during the stream, but I was pretty cheesed by the fact that I didn't, open something decent. And I ended up opening a Charizard from Hidden Fates, the secret rare, during a Discord voice call with Liger and Matt. So
Yeah, it was great. If you guys, if you go back and watch our episode, listen to our episode last 8 week, and I actually just recommend watching it. Actually, going on Twitch.tv/GuardianPopcorn, because then you can actually see us opening these packs and just see the conversation instead of listening to the conversation. But yeah, we're just sitting there, and I'm literally just sitting how I'm sitting right now. And if you're watching, you could tell. And I'm looking at Spidercides' camera, and I see all all his extra Pokemon shit sitting behind him on the floor, and I'm like, how many more tins do you have? And he's like, oh, I think what did you have, like 2 or 3 tins?
Yeah, and only a couple boxes. Yeah.
So he's like, I don't fuck it. I'm just gonna open it. I'm gonna open up the rest. And he gets to the last tin, and then he opens up the first pack, and it's a fucking $2,200 Canadian Charizard card, and I'm just like, I'm sitting I think I'm on my phone at this point, looking down, and I look up, and he just like pushes back from his desk, and he's like,
No fucking way.
He's just like, I have it.
But and for anyone watching, I don't have it here. I have sent it out to PSA, and the pricing that we're getting is if it's graded, obviously, and that card was in immaculate
There's no
condition.
way.
I'd be
If you're
very
saying the
surprised
only
as a
thing is
10.
wrong with it is with a little bit of centering on
Yeah,
with the
I
centering on the
measured it,
back,
bro. 1 fucking millimeter. Like I'm so upset, bro. Like
it's probably gonna be. I don't. It would probably be a PSA 10. If you did it to Beckett's,
it'd
it
be a
would probably be like a
9.5.
9. It'd be like a 9.5, and like it would probably be 10, 10, 10, 9.5.
Yeah, that'd be
Because,
my
or no,
guess.
no, no, it would be 9.5, 9.5, 10, 10, and they probably find something wrong with.
No,
else,
everything
'cause
was good. Everything would be a 10 except the centering. Like I made sure of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it would be a Beckett's 10. It just wouldn't be a Black Label 10.
That's right.
Because 3 10s out of 4 would be a 10 still. So
And
it would be a Beckett's 10.
Yeah, but if you weigh it, you'd want to go PSA because people tend to pay more for PSA cards just because it's popularity. But if it was Black Label, whoo, baby, bro, it would have been like $4,000. It would have been like double the price.
It would have probably been one of the only ones so far.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Believe it or not,
how do you?
it's hard to know about the. Actually, no, I can see it. Like Beckett. If we do, let's see.
Can you look up?
If we look at the
Beckett's.
registry, maybe.
Let's see.
Beckett's site honestly sucks. Oh, I think I found it. Gotta sign in. And big shout out to Holy Toast in the chat, Jin and Rye, the last AJ, and Joshua in the building.
The homie Joshua.
Enter the serial number on the label. I just want to see the fucking cards. Like their site sucks. Like honestly, I have no idea.
What's the thing that like Leonhardt always shows?
But
like,
he's
he
on
shows
PSA
the
though.
estimated.
But he's on PSA.
Huh?
He checks PSA.
Oh yeah.
PSA is so easy to check.
PSA is.
Yeah. But
so how many PSA 10s are in
a lot
that card then?
A lot, like 400.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of the modern cards, like you got to think about it like this. Like I'm someone, I open this pack, I'm sending it out. I'm not giving any time for this card to get ruined, right? So that's the thing. There's gonna be more 9s and 10s and 8s than ever before because people are, they want to send it out, get it graded, and keep it safe, right? Let's see if I have. I might be able to see a Charizard.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't. Their site sucks. Like it is honestly one of the worst.
Both suck. Beckett sucks. PSA sucks.
Yeah, like
I can't find anything.
PSA I found before. I'll pull it up here. Let's see. I literally bookmarked it. So I'll go to the registry. Let's see. Let's see. Population. There we go. Okay, so right now, and if I type in Charizard, sorry, there's 1,500 10s, 600 9s, 82 8s.
Jesus. Okay, so it's already overpopulated.
Yeah, there's no question. Like you're gonna get it, but believe it or not, when it comes to this Charizard, it is the most expensive Charizard of the modern era.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so if you want a Charizard, the one I got is the best one. Like there's another one that's about $400 less.
Until next fall when the new one comes out.
Yeah,
that one's gonna be phenomenal.
The new one should do very, very well with all of the hype, honestly. Like it's it's gonna be pretty game. So it's
that one next year for 25th anniversary in the fall time, the shiny G-Max or V-Max, no G-Max Charizard is gonna be fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it looks Great. So we'll see. I have some packs coming in. It's been taking a while, so I wanna get the Rainbow Charizard, which is what I want, and hopefully get it
Nice.
graded. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, for anyone that wants to get into Pokemon, it's a good time. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool cards, and just fair warning, you will spend a ton of money. So you got to think about it like this: Are you becoming a collector or a reseller? For me, I am mainly, I would say, half collector, and then when it comes to reselling, I'll resell the shit I don't care about.
Yeah.
So I've made obviously $1,000 back. So I'm down like $1,200. But then I think about all the cards I got plus that Charizard. I'm up probably maybe like three, maybe like I want to say up by like $2,000 to $3,000 already,
Yeah.
which is
No,
pretty
and that's
sweet,
awesome.
right? So
Hmm.
we'll see what happens in that. And for anyone that has any cool Pokemon cards they want to show me, like send me tag me on Twitter, and I'd love to check it out. Hey, and if you got cards lying in a box, check it. You never know if you have something of value. There's a lot of people out there that will pay good money for cards that they're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll end it off with that. So, and Josh was in the chat saying I'm already into Genshin. I can't be spending more money. Yeah, Genshin. I heard a lot of people are spending a fuck ton, but I can't. I'm not really into like anime style games personally.
Yeah,
So, but
same.
for me, it's just Pokemon, and pretty much right now, like it's nice to have a little hobby when COVID's around.
Yeah.
I can't really play basketball outside. So, but yeah, who knows if I pull any packs opening, and I'm planning to actually film stuff, so I'll put it on my YouTube page later on, or maybe I'll stream it. So I bought this little
Hmm.
thing, so I'm gonna put my camera, like my phone camera on it. I'll open packs, and
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll have some fun with it. But yeah, for anyone watching and listening, thank you so much if you stuck around. This was episode 16. We chatted about Destiny 2, Mandalorian, other gaming related stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to
Thank you. Thank you.
find us, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, honestly. Same with Liger. You can find
Yep.
him on Twitter. Twitter is probably the main social media that we focus on the most, so be sure to
Yeah, definitely.
check us out, and be sure to follow the podcast um, slash Guardian Popcorn on Twitch and Twitter, and then on the Twitter page or even on the Twitch page. Be sure to check out the YouTube page because everything is there. It doesn't take much to hit that subscription button. I'm not telling you you gotta like it or dislike it or whatever. You can do whatever you want, but hit that subscribe button. That way we know that you guys are listening, enjoying it, and give us your feedback. Because
Yep.
we know that periodically in the next few weeks it might be tough to get a guest on the show because obviously Beyond Light everyone's gonna be
Well,
consumed. So I have a few ideas of who I want. I'm gonna put their name out there. I want Riot as a guest in the future. So maybe Charm. Maybe we'll ask some of these guys to
but I
come
think
by.
in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're supposed to have you know who on a Wednesday.
No, no, I know. I meant like Destiny related, like guests.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I love Riot and I love
Those
Char
are
too.
two like my
That'd be great.
top that I would choose. But yeah, for
Yeah.
anyone that wants to send us some feedback, I know Liger and I brought it up with Liger. Let me know if you guys would rather, if you enjoy this style of a podcast where we just every week is just general topics that interest us that we want to talk about, or if you guys want something a little bit more linear, a little bit more focus. Because I know some podcasts they only focus on one thing, two things max type of thing, and that's like their go-to. Like, oh, I listened to this guy about horror stories. He's my guy. So if you have some feedback for us, or if you enjoy this style, please let us know. We definitely want to hear all the feedback and ways to improve the quality of the stream. And yeah, and
Yes.
Liger, did you buy a new camera? It's looking pretty.
Like, I was gonna say, speaking of quality of the stream, soon, very soon.
Good, man. Hey, Black Friday's around the corner. Perfect time to buy.
I'll get my my work Christmas bonus. I'll probably get it then.
Yeah, buddy. But all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching episode 16. We'll see you next week at
Peace.
7 p.m. Eastern. Peace.
Thanks, guys.